To me, stewardship means you're a caretaker, you're responsible. A lot of times I remember an adage, growing up from your parents, to leave something better than you found it, which, that can be part of stewardship. But when you're given, a place to worship, a place to live, a town to reside, a community to be in, stewardship can be, just being responsible, being accountable, and obviously, trying to make things better, not just on a financial aspect, but, for everybody around you.
Well, I think stewardship means being a responsible caretaker. Responsible caretaker is somebody that would be responsible for their family. They would be responsible for the time they have. There would be a caretaker of their time, their material possessions, your finances, everything that God's given.
We're not a church to judge other people. We're a church to welcome people, and no matter what is what we're supposed to do.
The first thing I thought about is the fact that I was raised on a farm. I'm a farm kid, and we always talked about the stewardship of the land. And I think that was really a critical part of how I understood stewardship. You take care of whatever it is, fill in the blank.
For me personally, stewardship, I think, would mean it is a monetary question also, but it also, I believe, more than that, it's taking care of something that's important to you, and there are a variety of ways that you can do that. And, you hopefully people know what God's gifts are to them, and they can utilize those gifts in giving back. If the church is important to you, then you want to give back to that church and support the church not only with your money, but with your time and with the gifts that God has given you, and put that back into the church so that you can do a variety of things with it.
I think it means giving of yourself. Okay. It could be that you play in the handbell choir, or you help vacuum the Life Center, but you've given something that no one else can give.
Well, traditionally, we always think about stewardship as your time, talents, and treasures. But when I was thinking about it, I thought about it that we need to be responsible with what God has given us. And how can we do that? And so whether we have our money, whether we have our time, whether we have things that we are talented in doing, any of those we need to be willing to give for others. So I don't think that we have to think of stewardship as restricted just to church, but rather that it's to the whole community that we're involved with, and how we can give and further our community.
Yeah, I think it means to be loyal and to be faithful to what God has blessed you with. It doesn't necessarily, to me, I don't believe that it has to be always money. Like, it could be like a relationship, or how you spend your time at the church, or where you spend your time. The verse Colossians 3:23, it says, whatever you do, do it with your full heart. So that's glorifying to God. Just because I think sometimes maybe we give because the plate's being passed, or because we know it's the right thing to do, versus what our heart wants to tell us.
For me, it's the reaching out, and more than money, it's getting to know people. It's including them, it's bringing them into church, it's taking care of them, it's making a family. And I think that's really, really important in our church life, that we are related to somebody, whether it's through a circle or an organization, but we come together as one.